Hello and welcome back to the Glory Man United save, and you can see we are at the Champions League Cup draw. We are first seeds again. We're alongside PSG, Man City, Atletico, Porto, Juventus, Bayern and Moscow. So we're going to avoid them guys. We may end up playing, well, Chelsea and Arsenal we won't be doing. Barcelona we could possibly, Monaco, Milan, Real. In fact, that's how come we're first seeds? I mean, that's really bad. Things have changed over the years that we have been playing this. Right, okay, so let's draw the first lot of teams out. Let's find out which group we're going to be in for starters. We are going to be in Group F. Right, next lot of draws. Monaco, Porto, Barcelona, Juventus. City will get Dortmund, Arsenal, Atletico, Chelsea, PSG. And that leaves Real, Milan or Leverkusen. AC Milan, well that's not bad, I don't think we've played them yet. Bayern, Real and Leverkusen and Moscow. Okay, the next lot of seeds, we've got Lyon, Benfica, is that Monaco, Marseille, Shakhtar, Sporting, Roma, Real, San Sebastian. Oh, we could do with playing them guys again, couldn't we? Right, Shakhtar into that one, Lyon, Roma, Sporting. Right, what we've got Benfica, that looks like Marseille, doesn't it? And Real San Sebastian, and we get Benfica. Wow, it's going to be like a tough group this is going to be. Okay, finally, let's draw them out. Olympiacos, Feyenoord, Celtic, Anderlecht, Opo. So now we have Kiev, Rapid Vienna or Napoli. Rapid Vienna maybe? We get Kiev. I don't think we played any of them guys yet. So, you know, tell you what, that's not a bad draw. I'm quite happy with that. We do miss all the English clubs and all the harder clubs, I guess. Confirmation of our group, AC Milan, Benfica, Kiev. They think we've been handed an easy group, really? Right, before we get on to today's games, we will be playing Crystal Palace away from home. We're going to skip the Stoke game and then we'll be playing the AC Milan game, I think, with our first game in the Champions League. So, since the Man City defeat at penalties, we played Leicester away from home. We won that 3-1. Not a bad result. Again, a late goal just to seal it. Leicester did go down to 10 men just on the stroke of half time, but we struggled to capitalise on this one, but 3-1 winners in the end, thank you very much. And then Huddersfield, we just kind of battered them, and again our inability to keep clean sheets is starting to really irritate me. But once again we have an own goal to help us along the way. Surprise leaders are Everton, they're not doing too bad. West Ham are up there, Tottenham are there as well, Watford, Man City is down here, Arsenal 13th. Liverpool mid-table, so most of the bigger ones, Chelsea there as well, they're all losing a game as well. Not a bad start to the season, hopefully, or maybe shall we go for an unbeaten season, see how far we can get in. Let's see if we can get in further than we did last season. Right, Crystal Palace first up, and this is the side that's going to do this. I think Hernandez and Kimmich come back into the side, Sula and Umtiti at the back, Wendell and Sanchez in the middle, Coman and Martins. Coman's done really well, a goal in each of the last couple of games, which is really good. Martin's still yet to shine. We have got Lacardi and Lukaku up front. Rashford though, he has scored 4 goals, so at some point he will be coming in on for Martins, but while we're at home, we're away from home actually, aren't we? So what we're going to be doing is just swapping this out and have Nikiri in there instead. So everything's as it is, but we're going to have a Cardi up for our lone striker with Nikiri. And if that all else fails, then we either go to the 4-4-2 or we just swap Lukaku and Icardi around. But Icardi is always going to be the first choice. Just before we get on to the game, again I forgot to mention, we welcome Xavier Rodriguez from Tottenham for 61 million, rising up to 71 million. He's a midfielder, he's a ball-winning midfielder, and it's somebody we were looking for, potential for. He's only at current 2, but he is just a stand-in at the moment. But some of these stats, bravery, decision-making, determination and teamwork, fantastic. He can still work on his physicals and technicals as well, but as far as I'm concerned, he's in for the tackling really, which is only lying at 14, which isn't that great, but we wanted a ball-winning midfielder in there just to break up the midfield a little bit. He's had a game already and he's not been too bad at all, but 61 million though. He's already had one game and he's not had that many otherwise really. He's been out on loan from Spurs and they drove a hard bargain. Really did. Greben has gone out on loan, same as Gubbles to Villarreal. Taller's gone to Espanyol. Bale's gone to Huddersfield on loan as Alaba, he's gone to Tottenham for 37.5 million. We should have held out for a bit more than that considering how much we paid for Rodriguez, but Alaba was surplus to requirements and he was aging a little bit as well, so we had to let him go. Tyrell Warren's gone on loan to Sunderland. Magno's gone to Porto, so we could end up playing him in the Champions League. And Dimitri Mitchell has gone to Wolves for 1.4, rising to 1.5 million as well. So overall, £160 million coming in, 290 spending. I mean, that's an awful lot of money there. So we have got a left back, right back, goalkeeper and a midfielder. Next season we'll be looking to improve our attacking options, I think. Because our forwards are starting to age and we have got that one player, don't forget, Hiker from Monaco coming in, a striker option for next season. Right, back to the game. Let's submit this team. Carry on where we left off if you don't mind. And we do kick off. It looks like they are crowding out that midfielder I should say. Right, Palace with St. Maxin. And do we get it away? We do. Right, Icardi's on the roll. He's gone. He's been caught very quickly. Straight across the goal to Nakiri. And he does finish. And that's another assist for Icardi. He's not scoring when he's on his own, but he is passing the ball quite a bit. And that's a great break. I mean, where was is it Coman? I mean, Nakiri comes marching through the middle. And that's what he's there for. And I'd rather him do that and score goals. Joe Allen playing for Palace. How old is he? Right, we're on the attack again. Martins, ball into Icardi and a looping header at goal. Wendell inside to Sanchez, to Nakiri. Who's back to Sanchez. The through ball's looking imminent. Or Martins, and that's the back post. And Coman's there again. Is that his third in 3 games? Sensational play is what they're saying, and well, I'm going to accept that. And you just never get tired of winning or leading, but that's 2-0 and Coman back from a long-term injury all last season virtually, and he's scoring goals. But wouldn't mind our wingers knocking him in for Icardi though. Titi now with the ball. Coman gets tackled, but that's not a bad start though. 2-0 up away from home. To prove a point really. I'm happy where things are going, just keep it up. And we'll kick off this time. We have only got 49% of the possession though. Would like a little bit more. Hernandez into Wendell. And they seem to be... Ooh, that's not a bad shot. And they seem to be forming quite a partnership, them 3 guys. Another free kick for Palace. And again, inability to keep a clean sheet. That's the 3rd game on the bounce now. We just can't keep a clean sheet at all in the league. I mean, these are the games where we should be keeping clean sheets. We're going to bring Icardi off and we're going to bring Lukaku on and we're going to bring Rashford in for Martins as well. And you know what? In the middle, Rodriguez can come in for Wendell. There you go. You can have ball winning on support. Make 3 substitutions. Bit risque, but hey, be quite challenging to play with 10 men if one of them gets injured. But we are sitting top of the table, 3 out of 3. 2-1 just seems to be enough, and that should be it if we hang on to the ball. Could we get a 3rd? Oh, that's a lovely ball. Lukaku, not quite. Should have squared it. But that should be it now, ref. Come on, blow. He has done. And we're 2-1 winners. And we do keep a bit more possession than them, which is nice. Don't think anything needs addressing. Right, okay, I don't know what that said. Okay, we're going to have a game in between time which we'll forego, and then we'll get back to the AC Milan first game in the Champions League. So we'll see you guys in a few moments. Right, just before we get on to the AC Milan game, the game that we had in between Stoke 2-1, we struggled, even though we had 39% of the possession. I didn't notice that before, and that's really poor. And considering Stoke were down to 10 men after 37 minutes, 6 out of 17 we had on target. I mean, that's really poor. But the more important thing is we did run out 2-1 winners and we gained the 3 points, which means to the table we are 4 out of 4. That's not bad going, is it? And we're starting our roll for our 5th consecutive Premiership title, which would be nice. Right, I've changed it round again. Piri and Hernandez come in, Umtiti as well, Caldera at the back. We have Rodriguez and Sanchez in the middle. Wendell's been playing well, but it's going to give Rodriguez a game. Guedes and Rashford come in for Coman, and Martins and Lukaku and Icardi start the fight up front yet again. So we are at home, and we're going 4-2-4. We're going attacking. I don't know any other way at home we should be doing it. Maybe we should be cautious at home, but I am tempted to bring Heatley in goal. Purely because we're not keeping clean sheets, and it's bugging me a little bit. Our inability to keep it is starting to really get on my nerves. Silly goals we're giving away. Right, they're coming in the normal attack that we normally have, 4-2-3-1 wide. Who's he up front? 2 goals in 3. He's got 2 goals in 3 as well. What's he doing? He's got no goals yet. Oh, they've got Wijnaldum from Liverpool, have they? Bonucci. How old's he now? He must be in his 40s. 36 years old and he's still playing. I mean, look at that. Position and anticipate. My word. Can't go wrong, can you? Right, let's start this game off. Prove a point. We are at home. First game in the Champions League. Can we get a massive victory here? We haven't played AC Milan before, so this is all new. Well, it's taken nearly 20 minutes to get the first highlight on goal. Hernandez intercepts, but Lukaku into Icardi and should have buried it. Icardi's penalty started his goal scoring off again in the last game against Stoke, but you could really do with a couple more. We need him firing on all cylinders. Lukaku to Rodriguez, and he has a go. And that's not a bad effort as well. Incidentally, as well, we have completed the increase to the stadium. We're on 92,000. Icardi picks it up beautifully, plays inside to Rodriguez, to Icardi, who doesn't get there, but he does have it back. Piri on the charge, not quite. Oh, he's got it back anyway. The ball comes in and Lukaku just flicks it over. Come on, guys, 40% possession. What's cracking off here? I'm going aggressive here. I'm not happy with your performance out there. Get a grip then, guys, and we'll demand more as well. Same time, Sanchez with the ball to Caldera. Let's get that possession back up because that's poor. Hernandez now. Lukaku, come on, son. Wijnaldum takes it off him, but Hernandez gets it back to Guedes, to Icardi, and Icardi gets his European campaign underway, and it's offside. Hernandez should get that back into Rashford, inside to Sanchez. Icardi picks it up out wide. Guedes goes wide. Could do the switch. Get the ball in. Piri, and again over by Lukaku. Come on, lads. Goal kick by Heatley. He's not really had that much to do, thankfully. Let's hope we don't lose it now. Sanchez over the top. Rashford onto it. Ball comes in. We're getting against the bar. We do have a throw in. Piri. Sanchez in there. Anybody? Hernandez. Ball back in. Rodriguez. Sanchez. Guedes. Rashford. Get in. And that's what he's been brought on for, really. He starts the game and he rewards us with a goal. Cracking finish. End to end. We didn't let it go at all, and they couldn't cope with the pressure. Guedes, lovely ball, and we have got quite 4 formidable wingers now. Martins, Rashford on one side, Coman and Guedes on the other side. Right, Bikini to kick it off. I haven't seen Bonucci though. Rashford gets it again. Goes up. Is that a foul? Oh, he just knocked it forward in the hope somebody was going to be there. Titi wins it to Rodriguez again. Holds it up to Hernandez. Ball comes across. Sanchez, anybody? We get it back. Guedes, ball coming in. And it goes in off the goalkeeper and it's rewarded to Lukaku. 2-0 up, and we're going to be looking to get a sub on, I think, in a moment. Ball comes in, Piri to Cardi's going to, and that's another goal. Lukaku this time, and Cardi makes another assist. And we're 3-0 to the good, and it didn't really look this way at the beginning of the game. 15 minutes to go. We'll make a few substitutions. Kimmich can come on for Piri. Let's give him a break. Wendell can come in for Rodriguez. Even though he's playing well, he's going to be coming off because he looks a little bit tired as well. And Lukaku's totally knackered, isn't he? We'll take him off and we're going to bring in Martins. Right, let's get this game back underway. You'd like to say it's all over, especially at home, and that's a very, very good finishing then, but it's the possession wise I'm not happy about. Icardi has it to Rashford, plays it back inside, no, and AC come away. Jovic, oh, Sabitzer, can we keep a clean sheet? Let's get it away, good lad. Over to Rashford, right, Icardi's in the centre, he finds him. Oh, what a strike! 25 yards. What a superb goal that is. Wow. Wendell. Rashford finds Icardi just 20 yards out, I reckon, but that is some goal. Wow. Take Lukaku off, and Icardi wants to score a goal. Alright, a couple of minutes left. There's still a chance for Milan to score a goal, but it would be nice if we could keep a clean sheet. And that was nearly not a clean sheet. Coming to the last 10 seconds of the game on Titi. Inside to Wendell, Martins now, Rashford, and he has a go, not quite, tried to curl it round, I reckon. But that's not good reading, is it? 59% AC Milan possession, come on. It's not impressive if that's all they had possession wise, but we had all of that play. Nothing really needs addressing. Very good performance. You have to lie sometimes, don't you? And that's a demolition of AC Milan. I'm quite happy with that. Is that Benitez? Wow. Right. Kiev and Benfica draw. It's not bad. Bayern beat Rapid Vienna 6-0. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to come back. We're going to play another couple of games and come back possibly near the next Champions League game. And that's probably against Benfica or Kiev, possibly. So if you enjoyed that video, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.